Firefighters from Lawrence Township were among the crews who responded to a house fire on Route 31 in Hopewell Township Monday evening, April 2nd. Although one dog perished in the blaze, a total of 22 other dogs were rescued. Some were tiny puppies just days old. Many of the dogs had been overcome by smoke and were unresponsive when they were carried from the burning house. Firefighters from Lawrence Road Fire Company helped revive the dogs by using oxygen masks specially designed for animals. The Humane Society of New Jersey donated the masks in January to Lawrence Road and 3 Ewing Township fire companies in recognition of their roles in saving a dog from a house fire in September 2011. Today, some of the Lawrence Road Fire Company volunteers who helped save the dogs spent the morning talking to local media about the rescue effort.
Give me the experience last night. I mean, are these always with you when you go out, or did you know ahead of time that there was some?
No, we actually carry these on our rig, our Rescue 22, every single day that we ride. You never know what you're going to come across, which is why these were given to us. When we arrived, we had fire coming out of the rear. Hopewell and Ewing were already, and Lawrenceville were already in the process of extinguishing the fire when we began to hear yelps from the interior. So our instant reaction was to grab our K902 kit, tell the guys as soon as they bring the dogs out, bring them right over to us. We'll give them some oxygen. Brought out 1, 2, 15, 20 dogs. And all we did was just keep pumping oxygen into them. Worked out great.
Is there any truth to there was some actual CPR going on there as well?
Minor CPR. It wasn't mouth to mouth like you think. These are actually adaptable though for human BVM, so we can actually force oxygen into the dogs if we need to.
Wow.
Now it was just minor. The puppies needed a little stimulating because we actually had some 2-week-olds that came out as well.
2 weeks?
2 weeks old. Eyes weren't even open.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Had you ever used them before?
No. This is the first time, and they worked fantastic. So I definitely love these things. They're great.
Tell me about your perspective of last night when you arrived and once you found out there were dogs inside.
Once we found out there was dogs inside, we got our Pet 02 kit and got all the connections going. As they're bringing out the dogs, we're just giving them oxygen, trying to just calm them down, just bring some of the pups came back, not moving at all. We got them moving again. So
how cool was that, the feeling?
It's a real good feeling. I mean, to save life, whether it's people or animals, pets.
Explain how this works again. You were saying
It's pretty simple. What you do is you just connect it like you would a human patient to an oxygen mask, and you just apply this rubber gasket to their snout and hold them in place.
And you were saying sometimes you have to...
Yeah, sometimes you have to fight with them a little bit, but the fact that they're squirming is a good thing. It means they're alive.
And tell me what you had to do last night. Some of them...
Last night we were actually just standing by out front, and we have these kits on our rescue. We heard puppies yelping inside. Our first instinct was to grab these masks and told the guys as soon as you find the dogs, just bring them out to us. That's what they did, and then 1 turned into 5, turned into 20. And the more dogs they brought out, we just kept hooking them up to oxygen, bringing them back to life, and putting them in a cage.
And you had to do a little bit of CPR, you said?
It was very minor, just stimulation and just trying to get them active. Some of them came out pretty much lifeless. We had some 2-week-old puppies that came out that were barely clinging on to life, so we did do a little bit of stimulating just to get them back to fighting strength.
Okay, all right, let me go over here for a second. So James, paint this picture for me. It's, you know, you guys are used to maybe pulling people out, and now this time you're pulling puppies out. Paint the picture.
Yeah, I mean, we train a lot. We train with everything. When we got this kit, we did a drill. We trained on this, so we knew how to operate it. And we were assigned to as RIT, which is to assist firefighters if anyone goes in trouble. But as we're staging outside, we hear the dogs, and we know that we're equipped with this on our truck. So it was a natural instinct to go grab the bag and with the Pet 02 and start giving these dogs oxygen as they came out.
Now, and describe what your observation was, or how these dogs were, and what kind of condition.
Some of the dogs were kind of not lifeless, but you can tell that they were just out of it. As you start to give them oxygen, you feel them start to come back and kick and start to fight. Then once you know that we were starting to kick back and fight, you knew they were okay, that they were fine. One of the mother of the pup was I had, and I was trying to give the mask, and she just wouldn't take it. She was fighting, biting at me, trying to run away. And we didn't realize at the time because the mother came out first and her pups were still on the inside. And we didn't realize that she was that's why she was fighting. So then when they eventually started bringing out the little pups, and we knew that the mother was there, and then we put the pups with the mother, and then they fed, and so it's good.